Today I'm going to be making something really yummy, and these are my jumbo chocolate chip muffins. 1 cup of granulated sugar, 2 cups of chocolate chips, and I'm using semi-sweet chocolate chips in this recipe, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of milk, a half a cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a heaping tablespoon of baking powder. That's about 4 teaspoons. So those are the ingredients, so let's get started. For our first step, I'm going to get in my granulated sugar and my oil. Okay, that's good. I'll grab my mixer. So I'm just going to start mixing this together. And then right away I can add in my eggs. Egg number 1. Egg number 2. I can add in my vanilla now. So you just want to mix this really well. Okay, I'm going to slow my mixer down. And now I'm going to add in all of my milk. So a really simple recipe, and now we're going to start sifting in our dry ingredients. So we'll get in all of our flour, our salt, and our baking powder. And I'll just sift this in. And then let's get all of the little pieces, just push those through, and that's good. And a recipe note, I do have my oven set to 425 degrees at this point. I'm going to grab my mixer, speed number 1, and I just want to mix this until it's combined. I don't want to overmix, so just slowly get all of this incorporated. Okay, that's good. And now I am just going to pour in all of our chocolate chips. Okay, that's perfect. So for our next step, I've got a little bit of cooking spray, and I have my muffin tin here. I am using a jumbo muffin tin, and I'm just going to lightly coat these with oil. So I've just sprayed my muffin tin, and we are ready to go. Now if you don't use a spray like I did, what you can do is use margarine or butter and just gently put a little bit in each one. And now I'm going to get my lovely batter into our molds. Okay, perfect. And now I'm going to show you an optional step. So the optional step is using a little bit of sugar. Now if you don't have this kind of sugar, this here is called turbinado sugar, also called raw sugar. It's very granular. If you don't have this, you can just use regular table sugar, but this adds a nice little touch to the top of them. So I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of this sugar all over the tops. My oven is set to 425 degrees. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these in for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to reduce my oven down to 350 for the remainder of the baking time, which is going to be about 25 minutes. Okay, and that looks good. So I'm going to pop these into my oven, 425 degrees for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to drop my oven down to 350, and I'm going to bake them off for another 25 minutes or so. Alright, here we are. They look really, really good, and they smell amazing. So at this point, extremely hot. I'm just going to let them cool down, and then I'll show you the final product in a little while. So this is about 10 minutes later, and if you oiled your pan really well, look at this. They all turn really, really nice. Going to be very easy to get these out. Oh, they smell so good. Look at that. Perfect. So at this point, these are extremely hot still, so I'm just going to let them really cool down. I'm going to come back probably in about 2 hours from now, and then we'll crack into one and I'll show you what they look like inside. So they've completely cooled. Let's break into one. Look at this. Oh, oh, look at that. Look at how many chocolate chips are in there. Never cheap out on your chocolate chips, because that's what happens when you put a lot in there. Really, really good. Oh, and it smells so good. I'm gonna have to have a bite. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Oh, these are good. So there we have it. I hope you try this recipe out. A really, really fun one. I hope you have a really good time making them. I did. Super, super fun to make. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you wish. I really do appreciate that. That's it for today, and I'll see you next time. And please subscribe to my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel, and also click that notification bell to be alerted every time I upload a brand new video.